So welcome into the web development section of the course. In this first introductory video, we're just going to give a basic rundown of kind of what we're going to cover and some things that I want you to really kind of understand, as well as kind of notice a trend that you will see with basically every single business type of website, local business specifically, because even though we are doing affiliate pay-per-call campaigns, the brand that we are essentially building online is really the same thing as any other local business that's out there as far as what our goal is. We just stop at the lead generation part. What we need to do is basically get people to our site and convert them into phone calls or leads, and that is how we will make more money. The same thing can be done with building sites for clients, which is another thing that I recommend doing. And once you have the foundation laid of a few sites built and maybe some traffic generation stats that you can show to a prospective client and say, hey, look at the site that we can build, and then look at what we can do with your site with some marketing services. And that's a great way to add a $1,000 web design sale, as well as upsell them into marketing services, which could be anywhere from $500 to $2,500, or even much more than that, depending on how big the client is and what type of budget they have. But really, again, the possibilities are truly endless. But once the foundation is laid, then it all just builds from there, as long as you stay consistent and keep building with it. Now, when it comes to the website, there are about 5 to 6 different steps when they go through our cycle of being somewhere online, and then we capture them to get them to our site and then get them turned into phone calls or some form of a lead. Now either our client or our affiliate network can then fulfill the services. So that first step is way out here, and that is our ad. That is whatever it is that catches the person's attention and then drives them to our website. And then from our site, what the goal is to build trust and rapport. And by this, what I mean is basically having content on the page that is relevant to the topic that it is that this person is trying to figure out. So if there's an ad about roofing repair and they click on the ad and they go to a page that's about roofing repair and educates them on the process of what your brand would do, whether it's your client or whether it's your affiliate campaign that you're promoting, really what they do and including the benefits of using them, and then really just educating them as a whole when it comes to what it is that they are potentially purchasing. Because if someone's not informed on what it is that they're buying when they're viewing your site, they're probably not going to buy. So that's something that you don't want to have happen, because we want to maximize the amount of conversions we can get from our site. And so the next step is the call to action. And so what a call to action is, basically gets the person that is reading the site to do what we want them to do. So oftentimes this is going to be getting them to call us. So getting them to call us or submit their contact information in the contact form that we have. So usually we'll have buttons on our site that either say, get a quote, call us now, whatever, and it'll be either click to call or click and drive them over to the contact us page. Or you could even have contact forms at the bottom of the page that they are viewing, and then they can get started from there, because when they do click to make that phone call or they submit their information through the contact form, they now become a lead. And from there, the process of determining whether or not they are a qualified lead is at the discretion of the affiliate network, if it is a pay-per-call offer, or if you are working for a network that allows you to do contact forms, then they will make that determination. And lastly, if you're building out a site for a client, then the lead is sent directly to the client, and they're able to sell that person onto their services. But either way, the goal right here is to take someone from an ad and put them basically through this sequence and turn them into money for us. And one last thing with our whole funnel here is when you are creating your landing pages, and we'll get into landing page creation later on, but when you are doing this for AdWords or any type of pay-per-click campaign, you will want to have separate landing pages for each one of your traffic sources. So what you're going to want to have is one that's for your pay-per-click ads, which most likely is going to be through AdWords, and then you're going to want to have pages set up for SEO on their own as well, because yes, the clicks and things like that are tracked, but you want to keep everything just separate, so that way you know that your numbers, that way you really know what your numbers are, because sometimes Google or Facebook, when you're running ads, the numbers can be skewed a little bit and things can get all wonky. So the best thing to do is just create a landing page that's specific for your SEO. Save that template if you're using a builder like 3 Themes, and then build out a page specific for your AdWords traffic. And if you're doing call-only campaigns, the landing page does not matter, because no one's going to the site from that ad. But if you are running pay-per-click campaigns for your affiliate offers, or if you're doing them for clients, you're definitely going to want to make sure that you have this set up if you are doing both of these types of traffic generation.